Hello everyone and welcome back to some Fire Emblem 6 Ranked with Mecha. And of course, as always, as I'm playing Chapter 13, we're going to be seeing how she is openly owning and obliterating the obnoxiously oppressive opposition. Altissimo, how's it going?
Outstanding. How are you
Oh,
doing?
well done, well done! You followed up, let's go! Let's get it. Alright, I find this chapter pretty difficult, and considering the video length, I'm guessing there was at least some difficulty in getting to the end too. Or maybe you're just farming reinforcements. It's high chances of both. Oh, we're checking ranks. We're checking ranks. Let's go.
Yeah, I think this is the first time I remember to do it.
I think so too. This does not look familiar. Oh, you have to check them all individually like that. He has to think about all of them.
Yeah, so I only really check combat up until like the very end because combat's the only one I care about.
Right.
I think I'm already below. I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember if you're doing very well. Is below or not.
That's right. They didn't even give a letter. They just do
I'll
it.
figure it out before next video.
Probably. It's funny because like for most of the ranks, I think it's fast to just alt tab to your spreadsheets compared to like asking him.
Yeah, combat's the only one. Like I haven't been keeping track of that, so yeah, I would have needed to go back through all the videos and do the calculations manually.
Uh-huh. And yeah, I mean this chapter, like I said, it's hella difficult. It's pretty long, first of all, so if you die and reset it, it's just very demoralizing. And I think the enemy types are just kind of hard, even for a regular team to take care of. You got like guys with longbows you probably can't counter, cavaliers with high movement ranges, and like good all-around stats, so it's not trivial to double and one-on KO them, and you only have so many horse effective weapons. I think you get like one horse slayer. And then the mages that just hit hard, wyverns that hit hard. Like, it's just an annoying enemy composition, like, all spread out across the map, reinforcements on the back. It's just, it feels bad. But you brought one guy that I know makes this a lot easier, that I noticed last playthrough, is Gonzalez, to just, you can sit in the mountain and just camp a bunch of reinforcements out, so maybe that's the plan. But right now it doesn't look like it.
That was the plan until I started trying it and he missed like crazy, and also no one could get up to that top left village in time.
Oh, yeah, that might actually be a really bad combat rank thing. I forgot about that part. Yeah,
so I decided not to do that, but I still brought Gonzalez.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you had it all planned out, so you couldn't not bring him, really, unless you had to, were willing to make some switcheroos.
Right.
Or Cecilia,
exactly.
minus one combat rank, I guess.
Yeah, no, I hope that doesn't count for anything. I don't see why it would.
Surely it doesn't. That Sin move, turn 1 with Alarm Dance looks mighty familiar, because whenever I look at that enemy formation like here, I have no idea how to approach this safely, but I see that one guy can be lured separately from everyone else. I'm just going to do that, and then we'll figure out the rest on the next turn.
Correct. That is exactly what happened here. Let's get that guy, then we'll figure out the rest later.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like you are not splitting your crew up, even though there's like a lot of enemies at the top. At least you're not splitting up. You're not. Okay, so there is maybe one coming up soon, because the way with the map is so much larger than your movement range that it feels like if you want to split up, you kind of have to dedicate to it early, but maybe find a way not to. That's interesting.
I mean, they're all going to aggro onto me, regardless.
Everything?
And they've well, not everything. But a lot of the stuff, like the reinforcements that are coming from the back, definitely are going to aggro onto me. So, and they've got huge movement range because they're horses. So I can like lure them a little further east before going back to fight the other ones.
Makes sense. I see boars with the horse slayer ready to farm. That's like the one easy guy that can get some kills. I see the return of 2 Pegasus Knights. I was wondering where they were. Like, you kind of recruited Thea and they hit the bench for a long time.
Yeah, because they didn't. Chapter 12 wasn't really good for flying units just due to all the archers, and Chapter 12X I had to bring the knights.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why bring Pegasus Knights when you can bring armor knights?
Exactly.
They have more defense. It's self-explanatory. So we kind of talked about Gonzalez, Saul, Sin, Lauren, pretty obvious at this point, Roy's Force. So what about the rest of these?
Calves that need training, and Deke just strong-ish, and also you'd be surprised that it actually is kind of difficult to find opportunities to train Deke if you haven't been keeping him up with the rest of the army, just because he starts to get slow and can't one-shot things.
Sorry, just watching your Pegasus Knight get bowed over and over, no worries.
It's fine, it's fine.
Okay, alright. Got the sniper off the ballista though.
Yeah.
And like in range of your units.
I'm glad that he moves. Makes things a little easier.
Oh, speaking of making things easier, hello, Milady.
Yeah,
welcome
we get
in.
the best unit.
Yay. Hopefully... Oh, okay, so I thought these were for boars. My mistake. My mistake. Get him. Oh, it's just the Iron Lance. Okay. It's like, oh, boars is a very versatile arsenal. He's going to do a lot of things, and he just gives, like, a lance to Milady. Okay. Saul Wicked the Sniper very nicely for Wade to pick up the kill, and he gets a super good level up out of it too.
His speed, yeah. That's very nice.
I don't know how good a single point of speed on Wade is. He needs like so much more for even to stop getting doubled, but you know, it's still speed. I'll take it.
Better than nothing, I guess.
Ooh, if I'm looking at this here, I'm seeing a juicy like trade chain with that Horse Slayer. Nice one, boars.
I don't remember if I'm going to use that or not, but yes, that is a thing that we could do.
You need to, like, maybe Sin takes it as he goes in between. Oh, we're not doing the trade. Never mind. We're not doing it. So, someone else killing it? I'm assuming that we're bringing Ray for the same reason we're bringing Saul to, like, every map is to grind weapon rank.
Yeah, and I think just partially just had an extra slot or two, was just like, alright, here's some units that I could stand to bring.
Yeah.
Like Ray was one of them. And, you know, some of the units, some of the scrubs, I have plans in mind for them for later chapters. So it's like, that's why they're not making appearances here.
Okay. So, yeah.
Because in some cases there would be like a chapter where it's like, well, this chapter has a lot of X type of enemies, and I know that Y unit is really good against that, so I'm just going to wait until that chapter to finish grinding them. Or whatever the case may be.
Like we've discussed with Ilya, for example. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that, because it's easy to forget, but the bench is filled with people like this. Like, there's, like, this plus, like, twice as many more sitting on the bench. Like, all these archers. Sue is still there. Geese. Like, there's so many people that we still gotta train here. So even though it doesn't even look easy, but it looks doable to train these people, but, like, for every 5 guys that we feed, there's, like, 10 more that we gotta train.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good way of looking at it. So this was just like a choice of, here are some units that need to get trained. Horses are good for this map because it's so damn big.
Yeah, it's very clogged as well, so I sometimes find myself using a horse to just rescue someone out of the way so that someone else can get a melee attack in. Ooh. Sin gets on a ballista and uses the long range of it to fight a wyvern. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Right? This is where I like to bring Klein sometimes to shoot those guys with the ballista, but it does put him in a bad spot, because then it's like, oh, you didn't kill him, and now you're on a ballista and range of 2 wyverns. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not as vulnerable as you would be in FE7, because the ballista doesn't weigh you down, but it's still so bad to have a guy just sit there with no range attacks, or no close range attacks.
Right.
It's also the place where you can see the exit command or something. There's like a command for using a bow. I forgot what it's called. This is like super trivia, I think, but I know it's for the first time in my like Lin in the Binding Blade Let's Play, where Klein was like on the ballista, he had the option to shoot a wyvern down or use the ballista, and it was a weird command I'd never seen before in Final, where there was apparently like attack without using the ballista or something. It was so strange.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I haven't used ballistas in FE6. I use them all the time in the FE7 right?
Yeah.
But the ballistas function a little differently in that game, so I don't know how they work here.
For sure. It's not too much of an incentive to use them, because these wyverns kind of fly in your range, although it can be tricky to kill them without the use of bows. Like, they're not in range of any bow other than long bows and the aforementioned ballistas.
Yeah.
Okay, we bring up Gonzalez. Fortunately, he can still be picked up like this while he's unpromoted, before he like gains a little weight. Speaking of weight, Peak is sick. Has he done anything yet? I feel like it's just been along for the ride.
I mean, he's like got less movement than most of my other units, so no, he hasn't done very much. It's fine.
It's very tempted to use Nosferatu, but I wouldn't put it past Ray to get doubled if he used that.
Yeah, and I think Nosferatu is a little less accurate, so that would have been a concern too.
It's like, you get a little bit more might if you're not doubling anything, but other than that, it's just the worst weapon all around, I think. Watch out. Stupid cows. Yeah, these calves on the left did come from the top, but I feel like there's some guys up there that are not aggro immediately. Maybe they turn aggro later? You know, what would have been a funny opportunity for you to flex is recruit this Percival.
I was wondering if you were going to mention that. I've never done it before. I know it's possible, and I know it may not actually be as difficult as people make it out to be. But I just didn't see a point in adding that onto my already big list of bullshit.
I feel like that is a statement I could use for almost any of your flexes up to this point.
That's true.
Absolute
so maybe I just don't have a good excuse.
The track, no, that's support. Let's go. I think it's like thunder, wind, or something trash like that. I actually want to check what it is. Now I'm curious. I brought it up before. What are the things? It is wind anima, which is like it's full attack, endless. I think nothing else. Maybe it's like full crit avoid too. So
okay, he doubles this one.
Hey, hooray. Good job. Did he move backwards this turn?
Yeah, he did. They're now catching up to us. So some of our units are going back to fight.
Yeah, this is why I expected you to maybe not split up, but like leave some guys at the start. I know we discussed it with Gonzalez, but maybe I don't know, maybe Barth or something could stay behind. I don't think there's any sword or like armor slayers on this team. I think they have like silver lances, reaver weapons.
I think you're right.
But it would be hard to keep his HP up because it's not like he's taking 0 damage.
Yeah.
And he can't have the horse.
Very real possibility he's just gonna miss everything. Oh yeah, now I remember how I aggroed the ones at the top left. You have that's what Thea's up there for.
Oh, okay.
Like she's hittable, and somehow this aggroes them all to go down to the bottom left.
That makes sense.
I don't really know why, but that's what that was for.
It's not impossible that they also just start moving on a certain turn, but I'm sure that aggroing with Thea helps to make them move a little bit earlier, perhaps, than when that would happen.
Yeah. I think the idea was originally to have them aggro towards Thea and Milady, but they clearly didn't do that.
Oh, the Worm Slayer on Noah is very interesting. Makes a lot of sense, though. He's one of the few calves who can use it right off the bat, I think. Actually...
Yeah, I like his sword ranks. I feel like it's always underrated that he can use, like, Killing Edge and stuff.
Actually, I think Worm Slayer
for whatever it's worth. Yeah.
Might be B, but it's still a nice sword for him to have.
Yeah.
No, it's C. It's C. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never, like, pay attention to weapon ranks most of the time.
It's also just, like, a good sword. It has 10 might. It's pretty strong. So even if you're not against a worm, you can still slay him. It's not like the... Was it like the Armor Slayer, for example, which I think... Oh, in this game, Armor Slayer is good, too. There's some shitty weapons out here that are not good if you're not using them against your intended targets. Oh, let's go, boars.
Loath to use things against things that aren't their intended targets. I
don't
know why.
I get it.
It's just, it feels bad, man.
You'd like Fates, where something like the Armor Slayer has like a set might of, say, 10. But against Armor Knights, it would be like 30, because it gets tripled. But then against any other targets, it would be divided by 2, so it's 5. So it never actually is a 10 might weapon.
Yeah, that might be fun to have to think about.
And you can use them against targets to set up kills for others if you're doing a made-up Fates ranked run. Be like, and there's no combat rank if you don't make one up. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, having to manage my own combat rank just sounds hellish. Because it's the worst of the ranks already. It's like I gotta calculate everything that I'm doing.
All right,
I know some people do that, but I don't like having to do that.
I get it. Sin, not scared of the Horse Slayer because he's fighting at range, and not weak to Horse Slayers, like a champ.
That's true.
Double not scared. No, oh, the first register uses the Worm Slayer.
He doubled too.
Yeah, it's not bad. Shouts to Steel Lance Wyverns for making it a little easier to kill him. It's all doing some little risk dropping.
Weirdness going on here.
What's happening? Oh, is that raid baiting like one cap out of a group or something? That looks interesting. And these guys, yeah, they're running. And they're walling. Okay, so you're kind of doing what I was saying earlier, but a little further to pitch. That makes sense.
Yeah, they're just using a choke point there, and Clarine's like behind them to be able to help them out. Yeah,
because this is like something you can use a healer for. Because it makes sense to put her like kind of there, because now she can still maybe make it back to the other group if she's no longer useful here, or like get out of range if they get scared. And you have time to like, you don't need these guys anymore to deal with the initial enemies, so you can now dedicate them to the back line without losing forward momentum. A lot of these enemies require like so many of your units to kill that I was really afraid that you get like overwhelmed by the amount of actions you would need. But it's working out.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I do need to commit a lot of my army to fighting those bad guys just because so many people in my army are shit. But like having Milady and Saul as two of the front runners and Shin means that like they're actually, you know, more than capable of holding their own against what we're gonna face up here towards the boss. Okay, so it's like we got some of the best units up here, as well as the Horse Slayer.
Yeah, Horse Slayer is a very good unit. He does a lot of
It is.
damage. He does more damage than some of your units.
Yes.
He's a good temporary recruit. Gotta stop by the village. There's no like houses in the top left or anything, is there?
I think there's just the village.
Okay.
I mean, next time I look at it, we'll see it. Also, nice level up on stall.
Oh yeah.
22 speed is ridiculous.
He is doing great. Yeah, it's if you think of like good combat units in FE6, hello reinforcements. Oh god, there's some houses.
Yeah.
If you think of like good FE6 combat units, it's like everyone just brings up like Milady, Rutger, maybe Deke, Allens, Percival, but Saul's pretty good.
Saul's pretty good. His accuracy isn't much. His skill isn't all that great, and light magic isn't super accurate.
Which is silly. That's like one thing.
Yeah. Pretty much everything else he has going on is fine.
Especially if he like just gets a bunch of XP. Oh, there goes Percival.
Yeah.
There goes your XP. Can't get that anymore. On
That's
Fortnite. So Milady is a unit that is known not just for having good stats, but also just being able to promote very soon. Sometimes with the help of stat boosters, 2 things that you are not wanting to do. So,
Correct.
But she's still super good because she's probably just a unit that you can use whenever you feel like you want to use her, like probably this chapter, next chapter. Every chapter you can get away with it, basically. You don't need another unit. And
Flyers
she'll always be
good.
fine.
She's good. There's just so much going on with Milady. She's great. Yeah, nice level up, Boris. Really showing off here.
He's leveling up well. He might even hit Milady's bases one of these days.
But yeah, Milady's busted, and giving her 10 levels before I promote her, which I don't think it should be a surprise that I plan to promote her. She's like the best unit that I could have.
Yeah.
Definitely overdone, but at the same time, it's like promoted flyers are very good. You know, I had like 2 of them last run out of like my 5 total promoted units.
Oh, the halberd. Oh, nice. All right, let's get a totally underwhelming level up in the style of Wendy's chapter 11 one. Oh, all right. Wendy's been outdone.
Kind of not good.
Those are not the worst stats ever that I've ever seen.
So many people were commenting on that Wendy level up.
On a unit called Wade.
This is... Yeah, Wade. Wade is not great.
Just you wait. I'm here all day. I was gonna say, I remember Heath was very instrumental for the ranked run. You'd think like flyer is not that important for a run where you're not necessarily going fast, but you know, having a guy that can move everywhere and weaken a lot of enemies, or choose to kill them if it gets like a lot, is just so massive.
Yes, exactly. That's Milady might not be doing a whole lot of weakening, but her ability to move anywhere, and I feel like these maps, a lot of the upcoming maps are like super flyer friendly, so
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting.
Especially the desert, but yeah, there's a lot of flyer friendly maps. I mean, I don't know if I'd call them friendly because there's also a lot of ballisticians and air caliber in FE6, but you can still work around them better than most units can work around most other enemy types.
Yeah, exactly. The desert is part of why Shauna and Thea are here, by the way, because I'm planning to deploy all 3 flyers, because it makes sense, and they need to be capable of doing things.
Okay, I'm not sure if they're gonna grow capable of doing things if they're not capable before in a chapter where so many people...
They're gonna grow more capable of doing things.
They're gonna ever so slightly more. Yes. I don't know, that phrasing is just a slight little pet peeve of mine. It's like, oh, let me level up this unit last minute real quick. It's like someone doing their homework, like right as class starts, basically, is what it feels like to me. But I get the sentiment. Like, you want to feel it somewhere. I was always that person, by the way. I was always that person. Or rather, I just didn't do it. I just didn't do my homework. That's why I'm a YouTuber now.
Oh, okay. And that's why you were a teacher before, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's so I can tell people to be better than me. Do as I say, not as I do. It's my life motto.
Yeah, well, the other thing is I'm also trying to build a support between Shauna and Thea. So if I can I don't remember if I proc that, but if I do before the desert chapter, that's like a slight bonus.
Okay, that is a substantial improvement, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what affinity Thea is. I know Shanna has wind, but I have Ninian open anyway, so I'm just quick. Oh, it's wind ice. Oh my god, that's gross. That's like...
Again, I never know if the supports are good or bad. It's just like, I see there may be stat boosts. Stat boosts go burr. That's all we're doing here.
Okay, it does give...
Doubles here.
It does give 5 hit, which, you know, desert every point of hit is welcome. Oh my god. Okay, Boris wasn't even gonna die if he missed there, so I can't even blame you for that one. Plus, he's fine. Plus ratio.
Yeah. Plus ratio.
It's fine, plus RNG abuse, plus ratio.
It's fine. It's fine! Everything's fine.
L on combat rank.
It's better than the other run.
Uh-huh.
Where the previous one, where I had to grind Manique's in Idune's room to get it to work.
Yeah, I feel like you're not. You will never get over that. It sounds like a real pain. Oh, cut the
It
house.
was. I'm glad I didn't have to do it in this one.
I look forward to seeing that chapter where you don't grind Manique's in the Idune's room.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fantastic. It's like, look at these Manique's I don't have to grind on. It's gonna be fantastic. Imagine having to do that. That sounds like a lot of pain. Ooh, working on. I see that.
Be me.
I see that Wade Deke support build, by the way.
I don't think that's gonna get close enough to get procced.
I mean, you separated from his bro. You're not gonna give him another bro for compensation? Oh my god. You are cruel.
Yeah, this run is weird. Could probably have done this a lot better, just in terms of unit bringing decisions, but I don't know, there's just so many scrubs.
You'd have to make
so many scrubs, Becca.
You'd have to make like very tight clusters of support groups. You'd have to build support groups for your poor units, basically.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Wade, and I'm an underlevel unit. Hi, Wade.
Scrub units anonymous.
Yeah.
Scrub units non-anonymous.
Yeah, I guess it would be non-anonymous if they. Why did they call it anonymous if they have to introduce themselves? Like that's the first thing you do. It's like, hey, I'm no longer anonymous now.
That's a good question. I don't know enough about any of that to have an answer.
Yeah, I suspect this is not the funny gotcha. I think this is a very intended purpose of it, but I don't know anything about these programs. I'm not gonna pretend I do.
Right.
I just noticed that coincidence just as you did.
Yeah.
But hey,
same.
hey, these guys, they will not be scrubbed for much longer. They're training their asses off right now.
Against enemies that are difficult to fight, so that they have to fight even more difficult enemies in upcoming chapters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're negating their main thing, which is just having a lot of movements and being in high numbers. Like, if they only attack you 2 at a time and they can't move anywhere, that produces danger. That's just good strategy.
Yeah. It's just I have to have so many units over there to commit to that because everything is so scrubby.
I think there's a village in the top left that you are probably planning to get with a flyer at some point, because it's you haven't been to that area.
Someone.
Yeah, surely.
I don't remember who.
Yeah, it's either flyer or like Clarina, I assume, because they're over there and everyone else is over here, walking up.
Coming up on the boss.
Yeah. Is that? Oh, there's another group. Yeah, I was actually curious. It's like there's a lot of backline reinforcements coming in this chapter. I was wondering how many you're gonna farm, but it feels like you might even have the opportunity to get them all. There's so many of them. At least I remember a lot.
I'm also
of them.
just taking my sweet time going to the boss.
Yeah,
so
true.
It provides time for this.
5 move at a time. This map, more than any others, I think, just feels inflated in size to me. I try not to get into like map criticism FE6 because like I think the maps are okay, but not great most of the time. But this one, it just feels like they could have made it several times smaller with the same unit movements, and it would feel a lot better. Like it's just so much moving through nothing a lot of the time.
Yeah, I agree.
So big.
Like, you've got your initial wave of enemies, and you've got those, the Cavs and the Paladins from the back, but, like, the rest of the map just doesn't feel like you're fighting an appropriate amount of enemies or getting an appropriate amount of side objectives for how big the actual size of the map is. And, like, the entire top bridge, 99% of the players are never going to do anything with that bridge.
Yeah. You could go there, and I expected you to go there because of experience. Did all the enemies aggro from there, from North Bridge?
They did. I mean, we have to get there we have to get the village, but like if you're getting the village, you're already aggroing those guys. So it's like you don't really need to go onto the bridge itself unless you're trying to recruit Percy.
That's true. That's true. And like even if they did fill the map with more enemies, I don't think it would make the map better. It would just feel more cluttered and more tedious. Like I think there's already enough enemies. Like the amount of enemies is good. It just needs to be a smaller map, I think.
That's yeah. That's how I feel.
Big bridge.
So this map is just kind of a little boring and annoying for me, personally.
Oh well, at least it's a good opportunity for these backline. Oh my god. Oh my god, Shanna, no, get out.
She gets a level up.
That's true. She's got 2 avoid out of that, so she's gonna need it if she wants to survive. This Halbert's getting passed around more than a horse slayer. I'm very surprised. They're hitting so many targets with it.
It's great. Look at how much EXP it's given.
Everyone's like, oh, the chapter Halbert in chapter 4. No, the Halbert in chapter 7. No, Halbert in chapter freaking 13. Oh, you don't need the Halbert, I guess. It's just crit with the collapse instead. I mean, it's triple damage, you know. Can't separate between the two. He's got 16 strength. Oh my god.
It's great. It's a shame that he has no hit or speed.
Yeah, this is his only stat besides HP. But hey,
yeah.
What else do you need? Lance Reaver.
And he's got a Lance Reaver for these guys, yeah.
Yeah, I was very surprised to see him because Sword's not in the best position for this map. Not in the GBA games in general, but in this one it feels especially bad to use the Reaver. Except for like that obligatory one, like, actually for Cav in every group. Wait, you could... Trek. That track. You could have killed that. What are you doing?
I don't remember.
I'm assuming he was about to miss or something. He's like, alright, whatever.
Probably.
Just sit here. I don't want to arrow burn for you, Trek. Get the fuck out. Oh my god. This guy's low one over here. The stats.
Lowen is better relative to his game, though.
Yeah. I feel like Lowen have very similar stats at like 20/1. But still.
True.
Feels bad. Oh my god, he just got back-to-back enemy phase Horse Slayer 1-hit KOs with boars.
I love the Horse Slayer. It's the only thing that makes these knights at all usable.
Oh my god. I'm surprised it's not broken considering how much work it's been putting in.
Yeah, seriously.
I guess when you're like...
It's getting there, though. It's got like 5 or 4 uses left.
Yeah. I think the Horse Slayer feels much better at 5 uses than other weapons, though, because like every time you use it, it's just like a straight-up one-shot on something. So it's like, okay, I can kill 5 more casts with this. Whereas with like...
Yeah, exactly.
With like a 9-use Rapier or like a 9-use Iron Sword, it's like, what the hell are you going to do? Are you going to bring it to a chapter? Are you going to leave it in Convoy to rot? All of these feel bad.
Yeah, I know. Nice! Strength level up. She's got 12 strength.
Yeah, if I recall, your Thea's been getting insanely lucky the 2 times
like, I wanted her to, and she is, you know? So, I'm glad for that.
That's why I was surprised that Shanna didn't come to a whole lot of maps, because you were feeding her early on, like, oh, I hope my Shanna becomes good. And then she just kind of disappeared. I was wondering, was there like a reason for that? Or was it just like always the plan to field her in these maps? And not
partially because she didn't really become good, but also partially because, yeah, I had a plan for using her later on.
Okay.
Once I got Thea.
Makes sense. I mean, if Thea turns out the better one, then, you know, she could be maybe the one that gets promoted. Who knows? Who knows? Oh my god.
We'll see.
Your Boris, like, almost doubles weight. They're in a contest of, like, who can gain the most speed, and they're both winning.
Boris is level 18, I think that said, by the way. So he's actually close to being done here.
Right. That...
Which is good.
I dare not...
Which is a good thing.
I dare not wish for the promoted Boris, but...
I'm not planning that.
I dare not wish for it. Finally...
I could have gotten away with promoting more units than I actually did by the end of this run, but the knights were never on the table. Not unless they got, like, literally perfect level ups every single time, and even then it probably still wouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we finally see the resolution of what I think a lot of people would be irked by, which is seeing, like, an angelic robe and a bunch of gems sitting, like, around in people's inventories. Which is Milady and Noah heading towards the armory/vendor, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Do some selling. Do
some selling.
You can't sell in hard mode prep since they took away the armory that they have there. And
even if you could, I probably wouldn't have done it anyway, just to be kind of funny and do it on the
just
map
to flex, really?
Feels more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I did that in FE7.
That's right. I was about to ask. Oh.
Yeah.
Gotta visit another house. Oh my god, Cecilia got one shot. What a bad person she must be. What a bad unit.
Survival rank down 1.
Okay, so I know accuracy is really bad in FE6, but I did not expect Milady to miss the armory. It's right there.
There's something else. I don't remember what, but there's something else. There's a reason.
Like, I'm just trying to wrap my head around what the reasoning is, because, like, you don't need to worry about occupying the tile. That unit has Kanto. She can get out of the armory after coming in.
I don't remember what it is. We're not looking at it right now. You'll see in a second. I'll see in a second.
I'm assuming there's some kind of micromanagement here. Oh, watch out, Deke. That's a kill lance. Reavers are not good in FE6. More evidence.
No.
Evidence? Evidence.
Yeah, unfortunately that happens.
Your poor Pegasus Knights. Like, How can they make friends if they have to be constantly fearing for their life like that? What? Gonzo, why are you throwing hand axes? What the? Oh, RM burns? Okay, alright, let's see what it is.
Maybe.
We're burning our ends for Wade. Gonzalez whiffed so that Wade could crit.
Oh yeah, there's the other Cav Hell.
Yeah, I think this is wave like 3 or 4 at this point.
I think this is the last one. It's
Is
fine. Why
this-
are you always so upset?
Is this the most lethals in one chapter so far?
It
Everyone's
might be
freaking
up there.
dying. I think I just played too many Iron Mans to just
No, I
see
understand.
lethal like that.
It's not
and shrug
good
it off.
gameplay on my part.
For me, usually when I play a death chance like that, either means I'm losing a unit permanently,
I
or
speed.
or I have to record another like 50 minutes of Fire Emblem.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Oh.
No, for me, it was just low save
Oh, he did it. He got the free X rank out of it too. What a champ. So scuffed. Okay, Wade and Gonzalez I think are tied on strength at this point. Insane considering how good his strength is. I think both 18?
I think Wade was 16, maybe, or maybe
Yeah.
17 now after the level. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the most cursed sentence I've ever said, but I could swear they're both 18.
That's very cursed.
No
You're
clipping,
right.
no clipping, no clipping.
You're right.
That is not who I was expecting to get rescue drop. The Pegasus Knight picking up another Pegasus Knight in this instance, where there's still like a guy alive.
I think I couldn't have killed the Cav, and the
Yeah.
Cav would have just jabbed her or something.
Yeah, someone is using the Horse Slayer, so yeah. Okay.
No, Milady was just going for the other shop. That's why.
Okay.
She skipped the armory.
Makes sense. Love how you keep the 9-use Iron Lance around. It's very important.
It's fine. I need it. I need it.
Who needs it? We need to kill like 8 more enemies with it. One of them is an armor
Yeah.
that you can double. Ooh, we're buying killer lances. Okay. I mean,
I
yeah.
love killer lances. They're
They're
so accurate.
It's so accurate. Get our bows too. No killer axes. I don't remember if you bought
Well,
those.
they're not in this shop.
Yeah, I don't
don't
remember.
think.
Did you buy them in the Echidna chapter? The killer
I
axes?
think I did. Because
Been
yeah,
a bit.
I think I did. Because they're accurate.
Uh-huh. Lightnings for Saul?
Always.
About 3 or 4. Did you buy those in Echidna map? I forgot. I think you did.
I bought lightnings. I know I had like 2.
He's been attacking, right? Yeah. Okay. Restore.
Yeah, so I need more lightnings.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely want restore stats.
Yep. Those are important. And you get like quite a bit of XP too.
Yeah.
Not as much as like, I don't know, Fortify or Warp, but sizable amounts. And
There's a lot of chapters coming up that I have to use restore on. There's chapter 14 and then some of the Ilia chapters and there might be status in 16, I don't remember for sure.
there is just a lot in this
And there
there's
is
just
in
so
16.
much.
Yeah.
And they have so
Yeah.
much range, and they're like all close to each other, and they're like so accurate. Like you gotta have
Yes.
it. You gotta have it. Alright,
Yes.
next Cav Wave. And if you say it's the last one, then I'm assuming you're milking it. Oh, alright. Laura, I'm gonna get that XP.
Yeah, just gotta dance for someone.
Here I am complaining about the map being too large, and your Roy is already at the seize point, just like waiting and giving Laura XP for free. Okay, Pegasus gets dropped. A little bit further to the right than I was expecting them to. Like I thought they'd go for like a stealth mission to the village after the calves like
I
walk
think
by.
that is what they're doing, but it's
They're
they have to like also not aggro any of the cabs toward them when they do that.
Oh, that's fair enough. I thought they were using Apple Maps, but your explanation makes sense too.
Just driving into the ocean.
That's a very outdated joke, by the way. That was like 10 years ago. that
Very
was, like,
outdated,
new.
but I understand it.
We're all old here. Oh, he's still holding that stupid robe, even though the armory like visits are already being done. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're back for
We're
it.
getting it.
All right. Now he has a lightning instead. I'm not sure that's a big improvement, but at least it makes sense from a tactical perspective.
I mean, we'll rearrange the inventories for next map. That is
Yeah.
a luxury this game gives you, is rearranging inventories between maps.
Yep, it's true. One day, I might have told you this already, but one day I want to do like a no battle preps challenge or something, where you just
Oh, that sounds like
play
fun,
with like no changing deployments, no changing formations, no changing items except for like in game. I don't know how I would like stop myself from like ending every chapter with a long battle prep segment where I would just trade items around, but it seems like a lot
I
of
get
fun.
you. Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The FE1 challenge.
FE1 has battle preps. Come on, you can pick units in that one.
You can pick units. You can't do any item swapping.
That's true. Hey, sister.
Yeah, there we go.
Yay. All right. I hope you enjoy your...
Oh.
Oh, another wave.
I forgot about that.
All right. Sin Fighting Flare. It's just the easiest boss in the game. It has to be, right?
One of them, for sure.
It's like between this and the other flyer boss, basically. Oh, nice one, Deke.
Yeah.
Very good. That's one less cav. Only 15 to go. Oh my god.
There's so many calves.
There's so many. And I think...
They all come from the back. Like, they're not stopping you from getting to the seize point, which is the other thing. If they were coming from, like, the bottom right or something, maybe they'd be a little bit more of a threat.
That would be interesting. I get the idea behind these, though, because they're trying to sandwich you between them and the enemies already on the map. But there's no more enemies on the map, so that doesn't really hold up for these, like, latest ones, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Albert! Alright. We're through. I'm getting through my fear of dying, apparently, because, like, I'm no longer gasping for air whenever Wade does anything.
Anything!
Let's go, Gonzo. It's risk-free. But if you miss, Gonzo, Chlorine dies, so maybe hit. Yeah, thank you. Shrek is wrecked once again.
I accidentally locked one of my cats in here when I shut the door to start recording.
Okay.
I knew one cat was here. I didn't know the second cat was here, and so I've been having to like manage the fact that these cats don't like each other. The other cat wants out, and I'm like, I can't go open the door for you recording.
Mm-hmm. Ray? Oh my god.
Ray gets the kill.
That guy had like 53 hit or something, and he was getting doubled and one hit killed back. I can't.
Such a bad boss.
Oh my god. Hey, okay, now he's good. Now he's good.
I forgot about that.
Now he's good.
Worth it. Worth it.
The Canas energy.
Canas energy over here. Yep.
Roy is still trying to find the throne or the gate. It's very difficult.
He got some sand in his eyes earlier. He's having a little trouble.
Pocket sand. No more reading, sadly.
I don't like sand.
Yeah, if we're gonna take risks with our life, we do it against enemies that are already on the map. We don't generate more.
Yes, correct.
Okay, I'm not over it. Paladins are such a pain. They're so big. They have like 50 HP or something like that. They're insane.
They're ridiculous. Yeah. And Gons doesn't double them.
Yeah.
So they're just annoying. That's why the halberd's here.
It's a rarity. So are these guys just gonna have to wait here for like 3 turns for you to clear all this whole mess out? Is that what's gonna happen here? Okay, all right, understandable. Well, at least Saul and Laram are getting something out of it.
Yeah.
All right, do they dare? Oh, the house. Let's go. Nope, the village. Just kidding. Oh, get some muscles. It might make the ladies
a little less attractive.
That's not how people talk about Echidna, though.
No.
This is not a modern game.
I also don't think Echidna cares about being any less attractive.
That's true. Still is, though. Okay. Gonzalez. Yeah, that's an action for Gonzalez. We'll have to teach you about those sometimes.
What am I supposed to say about that?
He just does it.
He does it.
Never tell me the odds. Gonzalez. Whatever his last name was. I forgot.
Okay, yeah, Wade's at 17. I don't know what Gons is at.
Alright.
17 strength.
Okay, I mistook 18 for 17, my bad.
Easy mistake to...
Easy mistake.
No, I shouldn't.
Let's stop being cursed. Let's stop being hella cursed.
I started talking, then I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, Shrek understands how an action works. They use the steel sword to kill. Very good. And, okay. Alright, yep, that's FE6 in a nutshell. If you took a screenshot of this right here, that's like FE6 in a nutshell whenever I play this map, really.
Yeah.
2 calves on the front line. But this hurts your combat rank, right? This sucks.
Yes! Unfortunately, these scrubs are not strong enough to where I can do much about it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Halberd and Killer Axe one-shots are helping, I guess. So that kind of makes up for it. It turns into like an average, like, 2-hit KOing, 2-round KOing, which is good enough. That's good enough. Like, 40% is the rate, right, that we want?
It's 40%, yeah. So if everything can be, 2-hit, then we're fine. But unfortunately, the large amount of things like ballistas and status staves in this game just makes that difficult.
Do status staves count?
They may not, but there is a lot of long-range stuff going on. So
yeah.
My point stands, but I'm not actually specifically sure about status saves.
Yeah, I was just
Maybe
curious.
someone in the comments will know.
Uh-huh. I feel like a staff action is separate from a combat action. Like, surely every time you heal doesn't count as a combat action.
Well, that doesn't. That part's fair.
Uh-huh. Surely. Dance. I think Lauren will make it to 20, guys. I think we're getting there.
I think we're fine.
It's always funny when like you see the dancer in your ranked runs, and at some point they're at 20, like they get bolted by something. It's, oh, they had like 10 hit and they didn't even want to kill me because my dancer is goated now.
Because dancers are tanks somehow. Well, more so in FE7, because I think it's what is it, the luck stat that caps at 20 for Larum, but 30 for Nidian or something.
Oh,
like
is that true? Oh, I didn't know.
It may not be the luck stat, but there's some stat. There's some stat that caps at 20 for Larum and 30 for Nidian. So it's like Nidian is strictly better in that regard.
Yeah, Laurum has a 20 speed cap.
It might be speed. I don't know, yeah, I think it might be speed.
Yep.
No, it wouldn't be luck, because I'm pretty sure the cap on that is the same for all units.
Yeah, 30. And yeah, you're right. It's 30 speed for Nidian, which I don't remember if she hit it in your playthrough, but she got really far if she didn't.
I don't know if she did, but she usually gets above 20. So.
Yeah, for her to... I'm just doing trivia at this point while we're watching these people like try to kill calves, I guess. So Nidian has a base of 12 speed and is level 1. So for her to cap speed at 30, she would have to level speed 18 out of 19 times. But she has a...
remember what her growth is, but...
It's 70%, so...
Yeah, so it's not impossible.
It can happen, but if you miss more than 130%, basically, if you hit that 30% of not growing once, then you're already like at sudden death. You cannot miss any more from there.
Right. But she's... I mean, it's very likely she'll get at least 20 speed, whereas Larum is capping at 20.
To put it in another way, you have to hit 18 out of 19 focus blasts.
Oh god. Yeah, I wouldn't trust those odds at any point. Thanks.
If I put it like that to any Pokemon fan, they're like, "Oh yeah, that's never happening."
Yeah, I have to hit 18 focus misses. What do you on about?
Oh god, so close to the kill. Never mind, he was closer than I knew. Closer than I knew. Yeah, I feel like there's like 15 people at like 1 HP right now, and Clarina's had to pick one.
Yeah, Clarine is just working overtime over here, trying to figure out what to do about it.
Has me to fortify. Oh, staff rank. I think someone in the comments asked like, "Where's Ellen?" Because you've been using Saul and Clarine for double healing the whole time.
They posted that on Chapter 11, and I used Ellen for both Chapter 12 and Chapter 12X.
True.
So there was that.
True.
But yes, this map is just big, so I needed a mounted healer.
Yeah,
there are going to be other ones coming up, or like next map.
I hate to be snarky, but Clarine moves like 1 square per turn in this map.
That's true. You know what? That's a fair point. Well, no, but earlier she was having to go back and forth between the two groups a little bit.
True.
But no, next map, being that it's the desert map, Ellen and Saul are going to be preferred.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't expect Clarine to turn up the next map with her 1 movement.
No, we already have Cecilia to deal with. I don't want to deal with an extra mounted healer on top of that.
God, I love Cecilia. Can't wait to see her used. I know you like the promotes. Okay. Oh, all right.
No,
and we're
promoted healers are different. But...
Let's go. We did it. We grinded the chapter, and I don't think anyone has hit 20 yet besides Saul, right?
Correct.
Right. So these people will still return at some later maps and do more quote-unquote
more
work.
Scrub actions.
They're doing more helping, like kids help with, chores. Look, Milady, I'm helping. That's great. Let me set up another Iron Sword kill for you.
We're gonna get some more level 20s soon, though. So
yay!
We will be getting there.
Nice. All right.
Only to get, Sophia next map.
Right. Right. Right.